change it back to the circus kind of feel here, and I'm glad all you kids are here today. And remember, you're kids, not smart aleck moms and dads, right? Okay. Well, I think we're ready. We've got a special treat for you here. The seats are filled. Let's start the Magical Circus. Believe in magic, and I hope you do. You'll always have a friend wearing big red shoes. Anything can happen right before your eyes. Whatever you're expecting, expect a surprise. I'd like to work some very special magic with you. A little abracadabra from you-know-who. Yeah! You believe in magic? Well, then sit right down. Spend a little time with a red-headed clown. I'd like to have some fun with you kids today. We're gonna have some fun in a magical way. So say it a while, pop a smile, that's how it starts. You've all got the magic right there in your heart. Whoa! Hi kids, we're gonna have a great time today at our circus. It's a Be a Clown circus where you kids get to be on stage and participate with all the other circus performers today. Do you believe in magic? And I hope you do. You'll always have a friend wearing big red shoes. Anything can happen right before your eyes. Whatever you're expecting, expect a surprise. All right, yeah, everybody's here that the ushers let in. So now it's time for our magical circus to begin. Yes, you believe in magic. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the magic of the circus lies before you. The mystery, the drama, the sensational sights, sounds, and smells of the circus. Yes, today we've got a great show for you right here under the big top. Hey, where'd the big top go? I think the big top made a pit stop at the tent shop. Anyhow, today, we've got a sensational razzle-dazzle circus for you today. But before we begin, I'd like to bring up the man who's responsible today for our circus, the host here. He's the manager of the Oakbrook McDonald's. I'd like to bring up our manager today right here. Mr. Rob Preskins, would you come up here, Rob? Yes. Hello, Rob. I'm glad you're here. Say, you've always enjoyed the circus since you were a kid, haven't you?
When I was a kid.
Yes. And what were some of the different acts in the circus that you enjoyed?
Trapeze.
Trapeze? Yes. What?
The lions digging the hill.
How about elephants?
Yeah, the elephants too.
Hey.
They smell great.
Did you say elephants? Let's hear all you kids do elephants. All right. Say, I bet you're wondering if we have elephants here today.
Yeah, I was wondering that.
Well, I'm sorry we don't. They couldn't pack their trunks in time. But we do have a sensational circus for you. And you know what I was just thinking here, Rob, is that all the kids here today have their faces painted. But you know what? I noticed you don't have your face painted. Kids, do you think Mr. Preskin should have his face painted? All right. Let's see. What should we paint first? His nose? Yeah. What color? Red. Oh, just like mine. Okay. A little red nose there. Is that big enough? No. Bigger. Okay. All right. We'll really get that nice and big. Bigger. Okay. All right. Now, what should we paint next? His mouth? His mouth. What color? Oh, green. We don't have green here today, but we're going to do nice blue mouth here. Oh, yeah. Boy, and remember, when you kids paint faces, don't leave the paint things open for 3 hours, because then they don't paint very well. What else should we paint? His eyebrows. Okay, what color? Yellow. Oh, one of my favorite colors. Yeah, yellow. Sure. And what else? His cheeks? His cheeks. All right, here, we'll put some on his cheeks here. We'll give him some freckles. Yeah. All right, should we paint his hair? No, I think he looks just fine right now. In fact, he's a work of art. And I'm going to ask our crew person here from the local McDonald's to take a little picture of us. We've got Dave here. He's one of the hip crew people from the Oak Brook McDonald's. And take a picture so everyone can see this work of art. Come on, Mr. Dave. That's good. Thank you. Let's give a big hand for Mr. Rock.
Nice going, Ronald. Now, we've seen face painting. I've come a country mile since I've learned about face painting first. Tell you what I've done. I've changed a couple things. I get there early. I talk to the crew kids and I get them painting their faces, and we'll show you. You've already seen the different kind of faces, circus faces you can have. But here's what I've changed. Instead of me putting the makeup on the manager, I get a crew kid to help me. This works wonderfully. It plays real great too, because the crew kids that aren't even working that day will show up just to see the manager get his face painted by a crew kid. Now, here's how it's done. You can have the crew kid put the makeup right on his finger. Simple as that. Now, we call up the manager. Mr. Manager!
Hello.
Yes, your stand-up manager, they all have that great smile. Hi there, manager.
Hello.
Good to see you. Now, what you say is, we're going to paint the manager's face today. What should we start with? Now, no matter what they say, you say, nose. Good idea. What color should his nose be? No matter what they say, red. It's unanimous. Perfect. How's that? And they're going to say, more. So you're going to put on a little more. Then they're going to say, is that enough? And they're going to say, more. And you can say, I don't think I have that much makeup. Just kidding. Anyway, now you put on a little more. Don't get too crazy. That'd be just about enough right there. One finger's gone. What color should his mouth be? Blue! Exactly. Everybody wants blue. Now, just like you draw the kid's mouth so that they can still eat or have a cup of coffee, you do it underneath their lower lip so that their mouth is clear. Do yourself a favor. Cover the manager off with this. Tell him it's going to be painless and it's going to be a lot of fun, and tell him that at the end of this, you're going to take a Polaroid picture together and he'll have it on his desk forever. This can be a lot of fun. You most definitely don't want him to think that you're putting him down. What color should his cheeks be? White! Exactly. Let's put a little white right here, a little dot, and a little white right here. There you go. And last but not least, what color should his eyebrows be? Hey, I couldn't have thought of a better thing. Yellow. What a good idea. Take your yellow and make yourself a golden arch. Get next to him, mug in a great big smile together so you can get that Polaroid, and both of us can say the magic word, which means we can go on with the videotape, which is rat trap, penny winkle, Tommy Toodles, rattle booger, lolly bubble.
You know, you guys, when you were applauding for Mr. Preskins, it made him feel really good. In fact, whenever you applaud, performers feel good. It's like music to our ears. So I'll tell you what, today, whenever you see something good, I want you to give a big thunderous round of applause to the entertainers today so they feel great. Now let me give you an example. Let's say someone's up on the trapeze and they just do one somersault. You know, that's not that great, so maybe just give them a little clap. Not much, not much. Okay, but now, the more you clap, the more they'll perform for you. So let's say they do a double somersault and you stick out three somersaults. Yeah, you guys are a great audience. You know, I'm going to ask one more thing of you. I need you to do a drum roll like this. Can you do that? Sure. Okay, and stop. Great. So whenever we need a drum roll, I know I can count on you guys. Okay, we're ready to start the show? Drum roll! Program, get your program. All the sensational photos for the circus lie before you. We have the photos of, we have all the circus acts, the clowns, the tigers, the lions. There's brilliant illustrations of all the circus acts. What? Wait, look, I tell you, this is a very expensive program. It's filled with lots of nothing. You're right. Wait. That hamburger, I bet he got something to do with this. Listen, I know, we're going to use a little magic here. Tell you what, everyone, I want you to cup your ears like this and listen very closely. Okay. You all have tremendous powers of concentration and imagination. With a wave of this wand, I hereby unleash your capability to draw and color by remote control hibachi. Okay, and now, all right, I want you, with your powerful minds now, to create a black ink marker in your right hand. Hold it up. With the other hand, pull off the cap. Good, let's hear those pops again. Pretty good. Be careful, don't get ink on yourself now. Now, I want you to take your favorite circus act, an animal, the ringmaster, a stilt walker, the inhuman cannonball, whatever you want. And I want you to write it down and throw it right up here, okay? And go! Here we go. Ooh, 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 we're getting it. Okay, and stop. I think we've got something. Yes, look, the lion. The animals, we get it. But wait. That's right, it should be in full color. In your other hand, pull out a color crayon, your favorite color. What color would you like? Yellow. Green, blue, purple. Puce? Plaid, who said plaid? Must be somebody from Canada. Okay, all right, everyone, on the count of three, color. 1, 2, 3, color! Yes, I got it, now. Hey, it's you kids are real magical, I'll tell you. But you know what? I bet you'd like to take this souvenir program home and let your brothers and sisters color. So, tell you what, let's just use an eraser and very carefully erase just the color out of it, okay? So take your eraser in your hand and just erase it. Oh, no, not so much. No, easy, not so much, kids. Oh, brothers, let's see what they did. Oh, Gilly, you erased everything. Well, I guess we're back to where we started. So, program, forget about the program.
You know, now you got yourself, your circus is rolling along, and let me see, there's only one way you can know. Programs. Yeah, how much are the programs?
1 simoleon.
Well, okay, here's a simoleon. Thank you very much. You see, with the program, you can get yourself everything that's happening inside there so you can know. And also in all programs, there's a coloring book. That's so much fun. And this is a chance that if you can get them, you can use that box of crayons that disappears. And you'll, of course, run through the crayon book. Now, do yourself a favor. Go through this inside your mind so that you know what the pictures are. So that you know it's an elephant, a lion, a juggler, a magician, a clown on a motorcycle, the ringmaster with the rabbit, the clown playing the trombone, the unicycle, the seal, the elephant, and the clown with his head in the tiger's mouth. Now, the reason I'm telling you that is because you say paid 1 simoleon for that wonderful book. Let's all see what's in it. Now, you can have 1,000 ways of presenting this. You can present it in front of you, like this, be aware of the wind, and play the wind, all right? I've already seen where I've had a big group where I've had to do this, and then cheat to the side. Work over there, bring it back, and work over there. And then give them the question, what's the matter? Oh, there's no pictures in it. That's right. I'll tell you what, hold up your imaginary pencils, draw me, and then start naming the things. The clown with the unicycle, the clown with the rabbit, the clown with his head in the lions, the ringmaster, the elephant, the lion, the tiger, the bear, oh my. Now, once you have that all done, you'll say, well, let's see how you did, and now again, present so that they can all see, and look at this. There is that tiger. There is that juggling clown. Look there's the clown on the motorcycle. There's the clown with the rabbit and the ringmaster and the trombone and the elephant and the seal and the person on the unicycle. That's great. Now, let's get them ready. Hold up your imaginary crayons. What colors do you have? Red, blue, yellow. Who said plaid? We've got all the old jokes in there. And you can, at this time, drop in your box of colored crayons. Now, at that point, present again and get ready to play the crowd to the full scope of where they are and show. It is an amazing thing. I just had a conversation with our cameraman, Neil, who I told him that we do much more difficult tricks than these, yet is it amazing that this thing still gets an ooh. Now, a good blow-off for this gag is to say, you know, I'll tell you what, I like this so much. What I need for you to do is could you just erase the colors? Now, just the colors. Start erasing. That's good. Keep erasing. That's enough. Now, don't do it anymore. No, please stop. No, please stop. You're doing it too much. No, please. No, stop. No. And the more that you get into that, the more that they're going to frantically be trying to erase it and say, oh, no, look. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. We can do this again. You know why? Because I believe in magic. Rat, trap, pennywinkle, Tommy Toodles, rattle, booger, high, low, mini, mini, caca, oompa, cha-cha, lopi, wawa, ectominical, saxa, bingo, lady, who, poo.
Hey, what's your name? I'm Al. Hi, Al. Nice to meet you. Al, I've got this telegram here, and I was thinking while we were waiting, would you just hold on to this piece of paper, and I'd like you to hold it in the middle, on the top, with both hands, and I want you to tear it in half when I count to 3. Now, don't wait till I count to 3, because other people may ruin it, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. All right. Now, Al, I want you to hold it in half again. I want you to tear it up. Go. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, go. Al, you tore it down. Didn't I say tear it up? Hold it. Put the pieces together and tear them in half again. And one more time. Go ahead. Just tear up or down. It's fine. Yeah, okay, keep going. And, well, you know, I think you've made something here. Let me see. Yes, he's made something, ladies and gentlemen. Al's made a mess. Yep, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what. Just, oh, you know, we wouldn't want to litter. Fix, vacuum, vacuum. Always, remember, kids, always have a portable vacuum. Well, this is one of these special telegrams. Okay, put that right on here. And we're going to use magic, and we're going to put this right back together. So everyone, hold up your right hand and say, abracadabra. Abracadabra. Hocus pocus. Hocus pocus. Rat trap, penny winky, Tommy Toodle, lollybubber, lollburger. That's right. And whenever you say those magic words, rat trap, penny winkle, Tommy Toodle, rattle bumper, lollybubble, you get a beautiful addition to our circus here today. You get this special clown face.
Okay, you merchants of mirth. How many clowns you know that has their very own paper tear? We do. You bet we do. The white is a dummy. The red has got the gaff in. Now, on the side that the flap is on is where you're going to set the gaff. That's a rule of thumb. What you need to do is, because you wear gloves, is before you go on, pre-rip this. Why? You want to be able to get your thumb in there, and you're not going to be able to tear this with gloves on. You'll do that mistake one time, then you won't do it again. Now, I'll tell you something. I like to get as much of this open as I can, and I want as much red field open as I can, like this. Reason is, I want to wipe out the white. And that's the method to my madness. Now I'll just fold it back together and I'll palm it so they'll never see it anyway. Now, first thing I need is a kid. Enter kid. Oh, excuse me, you're the manager's kid. Here you go, this is yours. Take this. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to take it and tear it in half when I count 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. Here, you take that one, I'll take this one. Now, I want you to put them together, and I want you to tear it again. So we're going to go through all the tearing pattern. Put your reds with your whites, your torn ends with your torn, your straight ends with your straight ends. Make both ends vice versa. You got to tear them up. No, that's down. And but Jack did all that. What you're trying to do is get, when he finally hands it to you, get as much red on top as you can, because we're going to try and ditch that white. So whatever method of your degaff, just start all of this going in towards the center. Get rid of that white first. Make that into a real little ball. And you see what I did? I left myself a lot of red of that meat I was talking about earlier. And now I'm going to bring that around. Okay? And as I'm crunching it into position, okay, I've made myself a sweet little nose that when I'm ready to ungaff it, like so, and the wonderment that it's all back together. Oh, wow. wait a minute, it looks like you're going to get a chance to be a clown on my Ronald McDonald McMagical Be a Clown Circus, and you get to be a pretty famous clown. Let's have that surprised look. Oh, what joy. There you go. And that's how it works. He can see, and this trick, have we been doing it, and I've been doing paper terror hats forever, has been getting a wow, which makes me want to say, Rat Trap, Penny Winkle, Tommy Toodles, Rattle Booger, Lollybubble.
So just stand by because it's time for my special circus song. Hit it, maestro. Ronald had a circus show, Mickey D, and all his friends were set to go, Mickey D. Circus, circus, be a clown circus. Ronald had a circus show, Mickey D. I need you to stand up now, everybody, because Grimace is going to jump on the trampoline. I'm going to need your help. Yes. In this circus, Grimace jumps on the trampoline. He jumps so high up in the air, like you've never seen. Ready? With a do-do here and a do-do there, here, do there, do everywhere. Do-do. Circus, circus, be a clown circus. Ronald had a circus show, Mickey D. And you know what? Birdie is doing pretty good too. Let's add Birdie to the Grimace's actions. Yes, Birdie's on the big trapeze, swinging through the air. She's flying high above the crowd, giving them a scare. Everybody, with a tweet here and a tweet there. Here, tweet there, tweet everywhere. Grimace! Go here, go there. Here, go there, go everywhere. Go. Circus, circus, be a clown circus. Ronald had a circus show, Mickey D. Right now we're going to add another performer, the Hamburglar. He's going to tame a lion. Hamburglar goes in the cage, gonna tame a lion. His legs get scared and wobbly, but he keeps on trying. With a robble wobble here and a robble wobble there, here a robble there, robble everywhere, robble robble, tweet here, tweet there, here tweet there, tweet everywhere, tweet good here, good there, here good there, everywhere. Circus, circus, be a clown circus. Ronald had a circus show, Mickey D. Hey, you know, you guys are all such great friends. We're going to shake hands back and forth as you guys get to know each other. Here we go. Now, Ronald had a bunch of friends in the audience. They all shook hands from right to left. Makes a lot of sense. Shake here, shake there. Here, shake there. Hey, wobble here, wobble there. Here, wobble everywhere. Wobble, tweet here, tweet there. Here, tweet there, tweet everywhere. Tweet, good here, good there. Circus, circus, be a clown circus. Ronald had a circus show, Mickey D. All right. And now, I'd like to direct your attention high above the big top center ring for our flying trapeze act. Let's bring it right down here. Yes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our featured trapeze act is Wally and the Walleye Endas. Give it Walleye Endas? I just love it. Anyhow, say, Wally, how's your brother Gil? Anyhow, Wally's got a great... Did I tell you he's from a famous school? I'm sorry. I just love Wally so much. Anyhow, Wally's got a great trick for you today. What are you going to do? Oh, wow. Wally says, from this perch, he's going to assume the pike position. And while you all watch with bated breath, he is going to do a triple flip from this side all the way to the other side. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting. Give me a drum roll. Yes. And now, Wally, from the flying Wally in this. 1, 2, 3, and he goes around, and it's a big triple. I had a
skeptic or two last week that said, come on, Ronald, you're just, you know, they said, here, I'll repeat this in slow motion. Watch carefully. You can see he actually jumps from here to here. Here we go. Yes! See, ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute, kids. Kids, so where do you want him to jump then? Don't say the middle. Don't. Ixnay on the middle. All right, okay, he'll jump to the middle, but listen, can I do it behind my back? No! You mean to tell me that I have to stand here and have Wally jump from here to the middle just like that? Well, I tell you, the only way he could possibly do that if he was from a famous school of fish like the Flying Wallyendas! I'll tell you, these guys, you know, we paid them a fin to do this. They're just working for scale, yeah?
Okay, you've heard all the patter. Here's what's going to happen. You do the number just like this, where he's going to swing down, grab his tail here, and put his mouth on there. You've explained what's going to happen. Now what you're going to do is say, watch closely. 1, 2, 3. Start to move it behind your back. You immediately turn it around, and of course the fish has moved. You're going to get the first one right there. It's going to holler, you turned it around. My answer to that, of course, is no. You know, I heard that before. Someone said that last week. Watch closely. I'll do it in a total recall, instant replay. Here we go. Reversed. See? There you go. Now, it's jumped to the other side. You said I turned it around. Let me tell you something. I did not. Here's what we'll do. We'll make this very, very easy for you. Where do you want the fish? No, don't say the middle. You want it in the middle? All right, tell me this. Can I put it behind my back? No, I can't. Are you telling me that I have to take this fish and put it on this middle rope right here in front of you just like that? I can't do that. The only way I would be able to do that, now what of course I just did was got a good grip and broke the gaff out. Now in your next move, one of these that are really broke in, all you have to do is give it a big shake. I can't do that. The only way I'd be able to do that is if I had 3 fish. Now, when I did that, I let this trap door right here open with my thumb. As soon as it opened, I reshut it. So I said the only way I'll be able to do that, open trap door, jerk them out, I reshut it instantly. And one other thing, all the time I'm working, you will be able to see these knots because I keep it at that angle so that you can't see the gaff. Now, let's put it together. Very simple. You open the gaff door like this. Now, your metal fish are on the ends. Both of the end fish are metal fish. You take your tail, where there's a let it weight, and roll it up. Ding, 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 just like that. It's on a swiveled ring. Take it down, place it into the box. Same way here. Take your metal ring fish and roll it up. Hold on to the top, let that ring go right in there, and he's set. Bing, bing. Last fish. The last fish, you're not going to do that with. It's going to stay where it is. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to close the door just a little. I'm going to take this fish, stick it through that center, bring it over. I'm going to make like a half loop, and I'm going to stick it right in that notch right there. Pretty good? That's all I did, put a little loop. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, we're going to switch it. Use some cacophonious right here. We're going to take this, run it in here, take that same loop that I did over there, and put it right here. So far, real easy. All right, now, I'm going to take this and take it and fold it up here once and twice, and at that point, I'm going to put a little half loop in here, just like this, to keep it taut. But what I've done now is I've made the ropes that they're all pretty much the same size. I close them up, just like that. And now when I play this, I will play it like this. Now if I'm going to turn it, every time I turn it behind me, when I start to turn it and bring it behind me, I'm already turning it. I mean, behind me I would do that, of course. I turn it like this so that I come up showing you the knots again. If I go back to turn it, by the time I get behind me, I've got it rotated again, that's all you're seeing are those top knots. I'm the only one that gets to look at this, all right? And that's how you do fish. Piece of cake. And I've done this trick just for the halibut. So, hilo mini mini kaka, umpa cha-cha, lopi wawa, ecto minico, saxo bingo, o lady, hoo poo.
Now you're going to be a captain. I'd like you to stand right here. And you're going to be a captain too, buddy. Thank you. And you two are going to be on his team, and you two are going to be on his team. And here's what we're going to do. We are going to have a special clown race because I like clowns. I am a clown. And you can be a clown too. You are a clown. Now, I'd like you guys to help him slip into the clown outfits. Maybe you want to remove your shoes, guys. And we're just going to meet our fellow participants here. We've got Joe, and what's your name? Ken. And your name? John. John. Okay, Joe, Ken, and John on the yellow team. And over here, the captain is Joe. Yeah. And your name? Ivan. Ivan. David. David. Okay, help them get in there. Now, we're going to split the audience in half. I want everyone over here to cheer for the yellow team. Yeah! Let's cheer for the yellow team. Now, everyone on this half is going to be cheering for the red team. Let's cheer for the red team. All right, once more. Yellow. All right, stand by. We're ready for our race. Now, we give a bag of balloons to each team, and guess what? Red balloons to the red team. Yellow balloons to the yellow team. All right, now, you two fellows, open up the bag and hold that. All right, when I say go, I need you to stuff them in. Now, let me demonstrate. If you start, when you stuff them in, it helps if you bring them, like, into the arms. Well, let's see.
Cheat!
Not on this pair of long johns. I know you boys and girls would probably want to have your own long johns. Okay, so, ready? Stuff them in anywhere you can, guys. Here we go. On your mark, get set. Penalty. All right, stand by. Your mark, get set, and go. Has stopped. And normally our kids from the advanced class wouldn't be so fast. But now that the music is done, we're going to check. Before we check the balloons here, we're going to just make sure that these guys know how to trim up a little bit those excess pumps. Gentlemen, let's just reach down, touch your toes a couple times. Right. That's good. Okay, now a little jumping jack to take off a few of those pounds. Good. Good. Okay, we'll do the setup some other day. All right. Now, let's count the balloons and find out how many balloons we've got for the yellow team. May I have a drum roll from just the yellow team? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
38.
Yes, 26 for the year. And now let's check the red. Drum roll from the red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. The first time it's ever been a tie.
Okay, we are professionals. We're professional clowns. Yet this unblown balloon here is the #1 toddler killer in the United States today. Does not mean we're not going to use them, but it does mean that for environment's sake and for safety's sake, when we're done, we're going to put them in a bag and dispose of them, because that's our job. Now this thing has really ballooned for us, no pun intended. It's called Build a Clown. So step in here. What you would do is take, and again, here we go, kid picking, kid picking, kid picking. 90% of what we do is kid picking. Now, I would actually use a kid about this size. I like them plump too, and they have to be boys. The 2 boys will wear the long johns. Now in this case, you see that this is a producing clown. So as a producing clown, I went and got myself some fabric and sat down with a sewing machine and got myself ready to build myself a funny clown suit that has an elastic opening here and an opening in the back to put on more balloons. It velcros and shuts up. The sleeves are real wide and it fills out. You want to quickly step out of that? Because what comes with this show, what you're going to be able to buy is union suits, unless you want to sit down with the wife or take a sewing course and make one of these. If not, you're going to be using this. Now, this also has a wide collar. It's an XL. And what I want you to do is make up 3 sets of sizes of balloon. You need only 1 of the real big ones, which will start your balloon madness, and that'll give him that big stomach that he's going to need. The next is going to be your little balloon, and those you're going to stick way down in the arms. Now, you're going to have to help your kids do this, okay? Or at least use stage talking and direct, because what we're trying to achieve here with the little ones is this great arm effect. And you're only going to be able to do that with little balloons. You're not going to be able to do it with the big ones. But look what's happening. We're getting that Arnold Schwarzenegger look here, yeah? Pumping up, being a peak guy. And what they're going to do is then the contest is going with the race music. And the reason that we're not using a girl for this part are obvious. This could be embarrassing for a girl. We're not going to put her through that. So every time a boy goes in here. Now, Jack was the one that turned me on. This used to be a 2-kid bit, and he turned it in to a 6-kid bit. And boy, he's right. This thing works real good with 6 kids, because what you can do is you've got 2 girls standing behind the boy stuffing, okay? And they're doing all that work, and you got 2 hands. You got 1 stuffing in front, you got 1 stuffing in back, okay? And as soon as you're done and the music stops, you turn around and you've got this very funny picture, okay? Now, what's nice about it is you can do the business about, let me see a flex one time, Arnold. Yeah, I'm pumping up here with both arms here. I'm very strong. Then you can even have them see, okay, Arnold, let me see you touch your toes here one time. And that's funny by itself. And then, Arnold, would you turn around? We want to look at you, see if you really look like a funny clown, and you get this hunchback and Notre Dame look. And he's a hot guy. Now, what you want to do is count them. The only way to count them, of course, is to flash a pin. Now, I've gotten away from this little pin. I use the pin that you Vaseline and stick through the balloon. I use that pin, and I took a plastic foam top, and it looks like an actual pin. It's safe. All these are safe, and you're in control. Now, you're going to count them, and you're going to count them the only one way that you can. Audience, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, that's you. I'm sorry. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And what we're going to do is have 21 in the next one. We'll go over there and pop off 21. And of course, by that time, you can have assistant jump up here, drop another balloon in him, and say, we got one more, and of course, we got a tie. The nice thing about this is where are all your balloons you popped? That's right, they're in here. As though his face looks pained, trust me. Did you feel anything? It doesn't bother them at all, and they kind of like it. That's why you're using the big boys. And it doesn't matter the size of kid that stuffs them. But you can have a lot of fun with this bit. It's a relay race. If you really want to be a producing clown, take these and dye one of these, bleach it to white, and dye it yellow. And of course, you have the red team here, the yellow team here, and you break them up into a cheering group, and that's how you get that thing going. And when you're done, you got at least 10 minutes worth of business that'll make everybody in that crowd say, rat, trap, penny, winkle, Tommy, toodles, rattle, booger, lolly, bubble, high, low, mini, mini, caca, oompa, cha-cha, lopi, wawa, ecto, minico, saxo, bingo, lady, hoo, poo. By now, you should have it memorized.
What colors are in the American flag? You guys are really sharp. I'd like to get a volunteer to come up here to help me make an American flag. Let's see. Yeah, about right there with the black shirt. Could you come up here? Yes. Hi, and what's your name? Hi, Mike. I'm glad to have you here. Mike, I'd like you to reach in and pull out the special colors we're going to use. All three. Go ahead. Now, as you see, kids, we have the colors for the flag. What are they? Red, white, red. Okay, Mike, I want you to reach in to see if there's any more flags in here. You see anything? Okay, now here, just unzip this zipper. Let's just really check. Reach right in real to see if there's anything in there. Ah! I guess we're okay. There's nothing in there. Okay, just zip that back up real quick. Thank you. Now, we are going to use the magic word today. How about let's use abracadabra, and we'll turn this into an American flag. Okay? Mike, may I have the colors, please? Mike, red. Thank you. And Mike, the blue? No, the white. Excuse me. Red, white, blue. Okay, there we go. Red, white, and Mike, blue. Great. Okay? Now, we'll just say the magic word abracadabra, and we'll reach in, and we'll pull out our magic flag here. It's red, white, and boo-boo. Wait a minute. What's missing? The blue? What happened? Oh, I dropped it on the floor. Well, I'll tell you what. Here, just put them both in there. Put the flag in there. Okay. Mike, just shove them both right in there. Thank you. All right. Well, we'll try this again. We'll use the magic word abracadabra, abracadoo. Come on. Now. Wait a minute. Say, Mike, before you do that, I'd like you to just push those down in there real deep and stir them around. Yeah. Oh, no, don't stir them so much. Yeah, okay. Now. Abracadabra, abracadoo. We reach in and pull out the flag, the United States flag. Wait, Mike, what happened? Wait a minute. You know what? We stirred it too much. Thank you. Someone's got a script out there. All right, and I'll tell you what. Just put that back in here. I think what we need to do is we need to be more patriotic. Use more respect for the flag. Let's everyone salute. Everyone salute like this. And now, abracadabra. No, hocus pocus. No, abracadabra. Thank you. Hocus pocus. Alakazam. Let's have a flag for Uncle Sam.
Okay, gang. This is mismade flag. Of course, we're not going to call that. We're going to call it our spectacle of flags. Now, we're using 3 silks. When you get done with your silks, make sure you fold them up and put them away. Same with these. Make sure that they're always folded. Don't leave them. These are in real good shape because I don't leave them balled up. Now, the color code that I like is the American flag on the bottom, the real Miss Made in the center, and the red, white, and boo-boo, just the white field, is on top. I know I'm going to get that first. So, the other thing I like is the Ickle Pickle bag. Reason being, of course, is because it unzips, and I get the kid to stick his hand through the bottom, that brings it up, and scares me to death. So you know all that. Now let's load it. Test your load. When you stick your hand in here, you should be able to feel your zipper. Then flip your switch. Once you flip your switch, take your whole stack of flags, put them in, close it back up. You're ready to rock and roll. The first one is red, white, and throw it on the floor. Reach in, grab your first white. Boom. Deliver. Now, I like to take and say, because this is a magic bag, and say, look, I'm sorry that happened. Let's get rid of that one and put it in my pocket. Why? It's a magic bag. Anything it wants comes out of here. The next one, after I retrieve the one off the floor and have the kid pick up the other 2, I tell them put them all 3 in and mix them up. No, that's enough. You did it one turn too many. I'm sorry. Look what happened. And of course we have mismade. And say, wait a minute, let's fix that. Give me that one there. I'll tell you what, take them all out. Now I got the child handling, she takes them all out and say, how should they go in the bag? And they go, of course, red, white, and blue. And as soon as that kid throw your switch on the bottom, change your bag, and let the kid reach in and pull it. At which time, if you have a fast version of, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail? And if you do a nice job, they'll all stand and sing it with you.
And I need a volunteer from the audience. Oh, let's see. Someone, in pink tights and a little... How about you, little girl? Would you come up and help me out? I need someone who's never hovered in midair before. Whoa. Oh, hi. Let's find out what our volunteer's name is here today. And here, turn around so everyone can see you. And what's your name? Sasha, nice to meet you. Can you give me 5? Okay, let me give you 5. Okay, let me give you 5. Okay. Oops, I missed. Okay, come. Ooh, my aim's not very good today. Okay, listen, I'm going to have you sit up here on the chair on our special hovering device. Yes. Yo! Tricked you! Just seeing if you're watching. Now, could I have silence in the audience as we prepare for this very dangerous illusion? Now, have you ever flown before? Have you ever hovered in midair? No. Well, this is your first time, Sasha, and trust me, I'm a clown. Now, I want you to just lay back here on our special magic floating and just let your hair drape down so everyone can see your hair. Beautiful hair. Yes, hair by Long Boy. Yeah. Now, we drape our volunteer Sasha here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hypnotize her. Please. Sasha, you're distorting. Sasha, yes, you're getting sleepy. You're getting lighter than air. Lighter, while you're actually hovering. My hand? Yeah, my hand. Oh, you think my hand's holding out? Yeah. Yeah, okay, well, here, we'll just remove this thing. And show that the lovely Sasha is actually holding. Cameraman, would you take a picture of us, please? And we'll open it. We have to turn open, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, do not attempt to duplicate this at home. unless you have been hypnotized, and you are as talented and lovely as Sasha.
Hey, take a look. We've got our own suspension, the clam chair suspension, state of the art. This thing works up to 150, but be cool. Kid picking is everything. You would pick a child that has that look on their face like they're not going to have a problem with it, okay? And remember, their discomfort is your insurance. It's not going to hurt them, but we're going to put them a little further over here, providing the balance we need. And you'll learn everything you need to know about this at home with your rehearsals, just putting kids on it, okay? Marshall, come on over here. What do you weigh?
A little under 90.
A little under 90. My assistant Sarah will now put down this wonderful McDonald's milk carton. We'll put you right up on that so you don't have to handle the child. The child sits down, okay? You do the hocus pocus, you're hypnotized, okay, lay down. Now, again, if I in my head know that he is uncomfortable because this part of his torso is hanging over this, I'm satisfied with that, and Sarah will hold his head for him while I set the trick, okay? Now, first thing I'm going to do is take his hand like this and put it over here, and again, I'm adding weight to the top. Then, I take this blanket here, and where I could bring it straight over like that, I don't. I bring it just like this and drape it back. Now you can't see the gap work underneath. I bring this over the top like this. The trick is now set. Now what I'm going to do is reach over here and lift this up and pull the chair out, just like this. Okay? And the kids are going to say, "You're holding it, you're holding it." You're going to say, "You're right, I am." And with that, you pull this out. Sarah, you can let him go. Okay? And there he is in midair. The first thing you do is grab your hula hoop. Bring that right over him, just like this. All right? Have your store rep come over as you turn his head and pose with that Polaroid, but you want him to shoot the Polaroid from an angle that you can see his feet are balancing in air and get the shot. Get back over here ASAP, grab the chair slide, stick it back under. Sarah will grab it over there and she gets it set in place. Okay? We pick him up like this, put the chair back in place, just like this, and set him down. Get your bucket, your case back here. Have the blanket off, bring it down like this, sit up, turn sideways, put your feet down, take their hand, bring them off, have them bow, get them a big hand of applause, and you're ready to go.
Oh, but you kids like to have fun with magic, don't you? Yeah! Would you all like to have a magic wand? Yeah! I'll tell you what, I'm going to give each and every one of you a magic wand, but right for now, I'm just going to have you pass a few of these out right in front. Okay? Pass a few out. And I'm going to show you how to be a magician. That's right. So everyone that has a magic wand, I want you to stand up right now, you kids in the front row. All right, I want you to hold it in your right hand. And now, take your other hand and grab onto your wrist. Great. Now, at one at a time, let your fingers go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes! Oh! And it hovers in midair. It's a miracle. Well, it may be not quite a miracle because, as you see, I've kind of tricked you. Okay, sit down, everybody. You're right, it was a trick. This isn't a real magic wand. It's a special trick that I'm going to pass out to you so you can impress your friends and have lots of fun in your neighborhoods. Because you know what? Not only is it a magic wand that is a piece of paper that rolls up, but it has a special present on the bottom for you from this McDonald's here in Oakwood for a free ice cream cone today. Yeah. All right, so give yourself a big hand, everybody.
Last but not least, of course, is our magic wand, okay? Our magic wand is the giveaway. You'll see it as a slick, but here's how you teach it. This, of course, has the instructions how to do the trick and it has a giveaway or redeemer for the store. You have everybody in the audience hold it, put your hand around your wrist, tell them open your thumb, your finger, your other finger, your other finger, your other finger, and they'll drop theirs. At which time, turn forward and say, what's the matter? And they'll say how the trick is done. Then, do it again. Say, okay, here's how it's done. Have everybody hold your wand so you can see the top and the bottom. Put your hand around your wrist and immediately take your finger and put it right in place. Open your thumb, your finger, your other finger, your other finger, your other finger, and then do the magician tremor. So it looks very spooky. Now, the best thing to do, and we're not gaffed for it because I'm getting ready to go to work, is have a piece of monofilament around here that you can pick up and drop around your finger and lace it into your wand so that when you show them how to do the trick, you'll still be able to go, see? And your thumb won't be there, of course. It'll be being held by the monofilament. So those are the tricks, and all I can tell you is rat trap, penny, winkle, time, toodles, rattle, booger, lolly, bubble, high, low, mini, mini, caca, oompa, cha-cha, low, pee, wow, whack, tobinico, saxo, bingo, lady, hoop, poo.
And now it's time for our prize drawing. Can we get the manager back up here real quick? Preston, come on up here real quick. He's brought up the box that we're going to draw from. And we're giving away a bicycle and a, yes, we'll reach in here. And the winner is Bobby Argyle in the socks. All right, and he wins this bicycle, and that's our prize drawing. Thank you. All right. Oh, boy. I'm glad you kids were here at my circus today. In fact, it's time for you all to sing along with my circus song. Maestro? Oh, Maestro, do you believe in magic? And I hope you do. You'll always have a friend wearing big red shoes. Anything can happen right before your eyes. Whatever you're expecting, expect a surprise. So I hope you had fun. So it's over. So everyone, remember, you too can be a clown. It's fun.